We now know for sure that the natural world is in big trouble. Catastrophic biodiversity loss is now causing ecosystem collapse. Mass extinction is threatening society and the very future of our planet. Part of the problem is that the concrete jungles we have constructed for ourselves have become unhealthy places for both the natural and human realms. The good news? Ark Biodiversity and Climate is at the forefront of a new movement that is reconnecting people to the natural world and reimagining the way we live, work and play in green towns and cities. An example of this is a new project at the Glade Shopping Centre in the town of Bromley in the United Kingdom. In this short film, we'll take a look at how this project came to life and how the Glades is on a journey to become the most nature-friendly shopping centre in the world.
The thing about the Glades that immediately jumped out at us was the fact that it is a shopping centre, which is pretty unusual in terms of a place to go to create some ecological uplift.
So the Glades kind of becomes a bit of an incubator unit for wildlife, and that spills out into the surrounding area.
For a place like the Glades, which never would have been considered, I don't think, by anybody as being a place where you might tackle the global issue of biodiversity loss.
So the power of the Glades to influence other activity in the public domain is extremely powerful.
We had a fantastic community engagement element to the Glades project called Wild Glades. We took over an empty shop unit for an entire week. The idea really to introduce the project to shoppers, to the Glades staff, to introduce the biodiversity project itself, but in a fun and engaging way.
So everything we do, including on the roof at the Glades, is designed to attract people as well as wildlife in an overt way where people can really properly see what's happening and understand the why of what we're doing. And that's what's going to draw them closer to the problem and then to the solutions.
But the idea of deliberately and actively encouraging wildlife into public places because it is a good thing to do, both for wildlife and for people, is maybe a newer idea and still considered unusual, perhaps even radical in some ways. The idea of taking an ecosystem approach to this space as a commercial decision and an operational decision is very new. So it's a really exciting and a very bold move by LaSalle and by the Glades team.
It's extraordinary. I don't know of another place, certainly not another shopping centre that's working on that level.
Taking a very different route to its future, not only for the benefit of it as a sustainable commercial venture, but as a contributor to the life of its community, is critically important, but no one's doing it. These folks aren't doing it, and we're doing it with them.
Here's the wood life.